Let's record a talkie style video today. So this is really just going to be kind of an update with where I've been, what's happening, and what's going to happen. So recently, okay, this is actually really fitting with this pixel art, but recently I've gotten really into Pokemon. There probably won't be too much play in Minecraft today because I'm either going to work on a furnace array or help build a melon farm, and neither of that's really something I want to record because it's not that interesting, and recording would just slow me down. So recently I've been sick. A sister got me sick at the end of May, and it lasted until a couple days ago. It's June 7th recording this now, so it's been pretty bad. Even when it wasn't bad, it was just bad for recording. So I got all congested, my voice was kind of and I had to sneeze and sniff all the time, and it's just not good. I didn't want to do that. And I also started a mission of sorts. Something I've always wanted to do my entire childhood. I mean, I'm talking like a bucket list kind of thing here, was actually just catch every single Pokemon that there is. Now, by that I mean the first 493. If you're a kid like me, if you were a kid like me, then you would know that the first 493 Pokemon were all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh region, and those are the Pokemon that I know. So to me, those are like all the Pokemon, and I always wanted to go and capture every single one of them. And recently, I fired up my Platinum game. I've got Diamond and Pearl, two DSs, I've got some other Pokemon games, and I'm like, wow, I could actually do this. So I think I'm gonna do it, and I've been working on it for a while. It's been about a week or so. I'm at almost 200. I've gotten some rare ones. I just spent 9 hours a couple days ago catching a Feebas so I could evolve it into a Milotic. Quick little thing about that. You don't have to play Pokemon to appreciate this. Basically in the game, you've got water tiles like this, just kind of like in Minecraft actually. Each one is kind of just a square where you can fish different types of Pokemon. And in this cavern I was in was actually a shape similar to my inventory here. And there's got to be, I think Ertige told me, 528 water tiles in this entire area. And each one, so, okay, four of these tiles is randomly selected every single day. It resets every 24 hours, and four of these tiles has a 50% chance of you catching a Feebas. And there is nothing telling you where any of those tiles are. And remember, resets every single day. So I basically spent about 6 hours brute force checking every single tile until, I mean, I'm telling you, about 5 or 6 hours later, I was up to about here, and I used a trick with groups where I had a second DS starting from up here, and we met right about in the middle, which is actually where I finally hit a Feebas and raised up its beauty level, and I had a Milotic by the end of the day. And it is just, if you've been following us on Discord, then you'll see the stats and everything. I was so excited because it's the water type I wanted on my team. I'm just really giddy. I worked really hard for that Pokemon, and in the interest of catching every single one of them, the only way you're going to get that is either in Platinum, it's just like that, and in Emerald, I think it's even harder to catch it, but it's the same story where he only spawns on certain tiles, and it's just irritating and frustrating and grindy and awesome. And the reason I haven't switched into something more interesting is because of what's happening back here. LaFlossie might be working on a nice little mod that could be released to the public if he finishes it, because this does exactly what you can probably assume is happening, and I really hope it works out. So yeah, that's a work in progress. Just kind of teasing that for the future. So what's been going on? Let's hop into survival mode. I'm actually in spectator mode because I was recording some footage over here, but this is obviously a Gigantor Melon Farm. I'm not going to get into any specifics. I might build it in a different video, but we got a hell of a lot of shulker box loaders over here. This thing's about 360k items an hour. And we need it for melon blocks. So I'm not going to show the redstone of this, but I will show you exactly what's happening. So more about Pokemon while we wait to get through into the Nether. I've just been playing a lot of it. I mean, really, it takes a lot of time. It's taken a lot of my attention. I've been really having fun with it, and I don't really know that I can make any videos on it. I don't really have anything to record my screen, not in any good quality or anything, so I can't really share too much, but if any of you Pokemon fans are out there, seriously, hit me up in the comments or add me on Discord. Join the Minerva Discord because I am real close to opening a Pokemon text chat for all the fans we got in here because I've been going really crazy to that game. So let's switch back to Minecraft and just keep flip-flopping here. So I am actually at about 1400, 1200. I'm at the corner of a perimeter, so I'm about 1300 blocks from spawn. And these slime blocks are actually marking out, yes, those slime blocks continue and continue and continue. And I'll make my point once we see the side of it. Yes, I'm still flying. This perimeter is going to be 928 blocks by 928 blocks in the nether. And we are going to be removing all 5 layers of bedrock over the entire perimeter. And this will be housing our blaze farm, wither farm, ghast farm, and pigman farm. So there you go, that's the end. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this in person, so I'm currently comprehending just how massive this is. I now regret my claims that I wanted this to be 1024, oh my god. So the redstone I can't show you guys right now is just because it's so cool that I really want to save it for its own video, because we designed a machine that can destroy all of the bedrock in theoretically about 20 minutes. Yeah. It takes a lot of placement though. Sorry, I'm not going to cut that out. It's something I have to do. So, uh, what's required is actually placing 4.4 million or 4.3 million dragon eggs, and then about 4.3 million melons underneath the dragon eggs, and then the machine is effectively a bunch of slime block pushers that destroy the melons in one sweep. Unfortunately, the amount of entities that this thing produces would require us to take it very, very slowly. So that's why I say it's theoretically, 16, 17 minutes to actually get to the other end of the perimeter at a normal flying speed. But it would produce that many entities. It would produce millions and millions of entities and would crash any computer. So I think we're only going to be going 1 or 2 layers at a time and then waiting 5 minutes and then going another block and then waiting 5 minutes. The fortunate thing is this can be done fully automatically. So you can just AFK this thing while it just strips away all 5 layers of bedrock. Now what this means is we were going to use leaves, but you try getting 4.3 million leaves. So you're going to use melons. Because the requirements is it can't stick to slime blocks, dragon eggs need to be able to go on top of them, these need to be able to place in the middle of the air, and they need to be broken by slime blocks, but not, moved by slime blocks. So there are only a handful of blocks in the entire game that actually fit. Pumpkins would have worked, but you can't place them floating, and I think these are actually melon blocks. Yep. So the design on the overworld I just showed is about 360,000 melons an hour, which means it's about 40,000 melon blocks an hour, which is really, really nice. That should handle just about all that we need. Nuke's been really happy recently because I think he made a crafting macro for that, so it's been going really fast. And he also designed a macro for placing all the dragon eggs, because that's the other thing. One person placing all the dragon eggs at maximum speed is raw time about 23 hours of actual grunt work. So we're going to be playing with a lot of different people, using a couple different strategies to actually get everything down, and it's going to take a while, but it's going to be totally worth it, because it's my understanding that nobody has ever actually made a perimeter of this magnitude. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Just about every member on my Nerve has been focused on that Wither Farm project. Most of us, because we've had a lot of different builders working on different projects, which I also... Here's the thing. I don't want to show it right now, but you guys will see it later, and it's going to be totally awesome. But just a lot of different things going on all at once. So, what'll be shown first, I don't know. What'll be shown, soon, I don't know. And that's why I don't want to show it, just so I don't have to be held to any kind of requirements. And my inventory is empty, so I can't build anything right now. But I think I've just about wrapped up my update. I have been going hard to the core in the Pokemon land, and I haven't actually made an official video talking about this, so I'm going to mention it now. I graduated high school. I am no longer a high school student and never will be again. College is not something I plan to go to because none of my ambitions seem to require it, but yeah, I am finished with high school, so I have been taking it really easy, just enjoying every day, going outside, playing Pokemon Go, playing Pokemon on my DS, hanging out with friends, and I'm sure you guys can understand. So I haven't been making as many videos, but I assure you guys that if I was passionate enough about a video to stop playing Pokemon and make it, then you guys know it's pretty good. The one I'm going to reference here and tag at the end of the video is actually the one I made yesterday as of recording this. It was Minerva's half birthday. I put a few hours of work into that, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. So you guys should totally check that out because it's a nice little history of how Minerva got started, how I created this, and where it came from, where it's going, and just everything in between. So that hopefully answers some of your guys' questions. We've been working on a melon farm for a wither farm, and the dragon egg duper in the end will handle all the dragon eggs. Don't you worry about that. And you see how it all connects, how we worked on that end storage, and now we're going to be farming dragon eggs, and now we're farming melons, and then we're going to be removing bedrock, and then we'll be building machines to blow up all the netherrack, and then a perimeter will be formed, and then we'll probably wait another few months as we argue about which wither farm design to make. And then all will be amazing as we, you know, dance around with our infinite beacons. So there you go. That's where I've been. That's what we've been up to. Server's not dead. As a server owner, I have been on top of everything, you guys. I haven't been playing in survival, but I've been making sure everything's getting done, keeping tabs on stuff, just hearing everybody's wants and needs, and just keeping everything organized. So yeah, I'll definitely be hopping on Minecraft sooner than later, especially hopefully by the end of June, June 30th is my birthday. Hopefully I can pull some birthday present strings, get that computer upgrade sooner than later, because I assure you, once I get that upgrade, once my specs are definitely adequate for Minerva, I will be absolutely playing far more for just every reason. I'll be so motivated and that'll be so great. But unfortunately that's not the case right now, and I'm doing a lot of different things. So, yep, all is well. Videos are going to be slow for a while, but I'm definitely not dead. Lots of things happening on Minerva. Just wanted to give you guys an update because I feel like it's my duty to kind of keep you guys updated on what's going on because not a lot of technical servers do this kind of thing. So yeah, here is a huge harvest of, I don't know how many melons just came in, but this is a really good thing to end the video on. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little recap, another recap, wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Yep, I'll be back hopefully sooner than later, but you know, just gotta follow my own compass right now, and right now that doesn't involve Minecraft as much, but good things coming, and yeah, thanks for watching. Go check out the happy birthday to Minerva video if you haven't already. It's definitely worth it.